Greetings, all my dreamers and dreamettes. It's your boy Mickey Fenty, aka Mickey Made It. If you're new to the channel, you know what to do to this channel. Subscribe right now. Okay, man, we got a good morning. We got a beautiful morning in New York City. I hope you guys are having a good day, good energy, good vibes. We got the fake stuff out yesterday, so we're trying to keep that behind us. Let me make sure this volume's up. We got a lot to talk about today. We got a lot to talk about. I'm just getting set up. So, Kung, Kung Fu Kenny is back, huh? Kung Fu Kenny is back. So, when it comes to this whole, we're gonna set it off with this whole Drake, Kendrick, this whole back and forth battle thing. Now, I heard the track from Kendrick Lamar. When I first heard the track, it's called Eureka. You know, it's one of those funny names. It feels like etherish, one of those etherish names. But when I first heard the track, I brought it back. Played it, brought it back, played it, brought it back. I liked it. I liked it. I felt like Kendrick, the production behind, first of all, let's start with that. The production sounded good. Sounded like it took some time to go in there. Sounded like it was in a studio that, that was very, organized. It was very well set. As far as what would I rate it from 1 to 10? I'll give it for Kendrick like a 6, good 6. But for the battle, it fits. But I just feel like, as far as Drake's track, but the whole AI choosing the AI, I didn't really like that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I love Drake, but I didn't really like the AI mixed in there. Maybe it's just the whole time, but the AI era. If the AI wasn't out so powerful, maybe it would have hit a little bit different. But I do understand where he was taking. Cool. Kendrick, it was more like the beginning. He didn't have to go in just like that, but hey, he's the artist, so he chose that route. When I heard it, his message, the reason why I give him this one is because his message was very clear of what he was trying to hit his point, as well as it could be played in a, he took kind of like out of the Drake bag, it could be played in in a club setting. But his message was clear. Like I could still remember his messaging in it, even if you don't remember the words, and that's what makes a good. It makes a good battle because the messaging, like he was saying, he did a play off of Drake's complexion, how, and just it's just giving a little taunting on his, his black card, is, and we knew Drake having that problem coming in the game. So I feel like Kendrick was very well, it was very clearly, his message on the song was very clear for a battle song, and that's the reason why, I felt like with Kendrick's, it was a little clearer. I felt like Kendrick could hit more harder than that, but I just felt like it was a better song for me. I just didn't like the AI. Now, do I feel like the battle? I feel like the battle is just beginning, y'all. I feel like these two guys are settled in. We know that they're punching each other. We have no outside, people jumping in the ring. It's just these two in the ring. So I feel like from here on, this is when we can really take the bulk of the battle as more music is produced and see who's gonna come out on top. But for now, but just as far as the Kendrick track, I just feel like bars wise, it was cool. It was cool. It was cool. It was cool. Kendrick is he on as far as we all know Kendrick's penmanship. We know how far both of these guys can take it. Number one, so I think what the whole community, the whole culture wants to see is you guys fighting at your highest level, not in the middle. and then we can feel a little more momentum. I think that's what we're us as supporters, because we love, I love, personally me, I love both of them. So it's kind of like it's no biases, you know. But I feel like being that both of these guys can take it, elevate it higher. What about both? I think the culture wants to see them at their highest and at their best format of way the way they make songs. And I mean, like, we know, like, say I'm just gonna pick out songs from Drake and pick out songs from Kendrick that would, if they rap that way, it would be a better battle. Like, people want to hear Drake with the, like, the 7 p.m. or the 12 a.m. or the 11 a.m., that type of battle flow versus a Kendrick. I would say Kendrick first album. I'm not talking about the and don't take this disrespectful. Not like the Andre 3000 change the voice, because that can throw people off a little bit. Even though that is a talented thing he does, they want to see the definite the Kendrick, the Kung Fu Kenny that entered when he first entered. They want to see Kendrick battle on a level of when he first started, that type of rap. And those two, they want that to clash. I feel like the culture wants that. I feel like we're hearing battle songs, but from both sides, y'all not punching at your hardest. In other words, that's how I feel about the battle. Y'all, they're not punching at their hardest. They just, it's kind of like just taking it easy, you know, like, but still throwing their jabs. What's up, y'all? Love all y'all for tuning in. Love all you guys. You know that. Make sure you guys subscribe. You see the new, we got new colors up there for the Inspired by Dreamzzz tops. And we got some hoodies up there. But so, yeah, you know, back to this, because I'm thinking this down. I'm thinking this thing out now, and I'm thinking, like, I did listen to the Kendrick Lamar diss track more than I listened to the Drake with the AI. I did. I did. I did. Because the messaging, like that's what I'm trying to say. In battles, it's not mostly about flow. It's about the messaging behind it, the stuff that's gonna stick to the wall. Even up to this day with the Meek Mills diss, he still had one shot in there that was, you know, the Drake with the ghostwriting thing. It's still, these are the shots that stick to the wall. And as a culture, when we hear battle rap, that's what you want to hear tons of that, like a whole, and that would make the battle, you know, steam up. Honestly, I think y'all should take it to the stage, both of y'all. I think Kendrick and Drake should just take it straight to the stage and battle face to face, and make it something new for the culture, and that would be dope. Even if you sold concert tickets, this thing would go big. I mean, and both of them have their albums ready at that time to go. Two fresh new albums, new cuts, ready to go. And I think that would uplift the culture a little bit more, because the culture has been, I see so many people getting killed. Just a lot of young folks making a lot of mistakes that's gonna, you know, cause them their future. And that's the saddening part. I feel like you gotta understand, when hip hop is so strong in the culture. Like, remember when Drake did and this is not just jumping on the Drake and the Kendrick, it has nothing to do with this. But remember when Drake did God's Plan, and it gave that uplifting spirit to the culture. People, I've seen a lot more people giving back and helping people in the street. We need a lot of more of that energy. Even though the battle energy is good and it attracts people, we still need that good energy so we can connect people. Because battling, it makes people pick sides. And like I told you, I like both of those guys. And I really just feel like the top elite, the people that came to that point, to show the people, the next generation coming up, just give them an outlook how to do things in a new way, you know? Because sometimes the way that was fed to us in hip hop before is probably not the way. So take new routes of when you do battles and stuff. We could see this on stage. We could see this paper. However you want to do it. We can see, I can see, or I just want it more structured where we know, okay, this song is dropping today, this one is dropping today. Have it more structured than we have in the weight. Now, as far as the whole weight between Kendrick and thing, you know, if you really think about it, when you think about Kendrick, if you know his music, of course you gotta wait. He's working on things. He has a lot of things going. Even with Drake, Drake is the type, he's more calculated. That's why I love Drake too, because he's very calculated. And when it comes down to, you know, just sticking to the pen, yeah, you could throw the ghost writing this and that. Those are like, I think the ghost writing to Drake right now is kind of like a fat joke. It don't really weigh up to nothing. Like it's a fat joke. It's like that's all you got to say about me. You can't get any more. You can't get clever. So that part of it, I know Drake is ready. Drake might drop something today. I feel like Drake is gonna drop something quick. What do you guys think? I feel like Drake is gonna drop something quick just to get this culture stirred up. And you gotta appreciate that, man, because the consistency always keeps the culture going. The more you make people wait, the more in between you see dumb stuff happening in the street, in the culture, because people don't really know where to go. People's minds are all over the place. You want to keep everybody on, you know, focused on something else besides crime and violence. And we're going to be in a good place. We're going to be in a good place. I wanted to talk to you guys about some deep stuff, and it's something you guys are never going to forget after I speak to you about this. And you guys can look this up. It's all facts, and it's actually the spookiest thing I've heard in my life. So I was watching YouTube, right? Like all of us. Came across this video and was talking about how, like, the music industry is the only place where when an artist dies, they make more money. Let that sit in for a minute. I'm gonna tell you why and how. So say you was a big artist and you blew up off your first track. Like let's get like something really big, like a Nelly Hot in here, and you came in and you knocked it out. And for some reason, you got a bad record deal and you're fighting with the record label, so you can't produce that music anymore. You can't because your mind is not at the same place. You're fighting with the labels. You got a lot of things going outside of the culture that's messing you up where you can't bring that hit. The record label sees that. You realize that you signed like a loan deal, and I'm just putting Nelly in general. But you realize that you signed a loan. But what they could do is realize this. They can make your audience when you pass away, however you pass away, make your audience start remembering you. It's just like if somebody passes away today, we go back and listen to his tracks and it goes up, the streams go. They said Prince was the big 16,000%. When Prince died, 16,000% up. So the trick in all of this is being that a lot of artists don't even own their music, when they pass away, it's kind of like a whole rewind of their music. Now they're starting with you hearing the music more, the streams are going up, we're playing the music, just thinking about the artist, feeling bad that remembering the good times from the artist. This is all money not going to the artist. It's going right to the labels. They figured that out. The music industry is the only place where when an artist dies, they make more money. That's crazy. That's crazy. You think about Michael Jackson, Prince, Biggie Smalls. It's Nipsey Hussle. Their streams went up and kept going up. We can't forget this. So it's almost like an artist could be a target. Whether the more artists that want to go independent, it makes them more of a target. That's why they try to hold their music. Because being an independent artist, you're more safer on your own. Whatever you make is what you make. If something happens to you and you guys and us as supporters want to support that person, the money's going to their family. It's not going to any labels. The whole trick in signing the deal is when they get in, it's a loan. So you'll never be able to pay back their loan. You're never going to be able to pay back their loan. The quicker you die, the more the money goes sky high. The industry is crazy. It's crazy, y'all. It's deeper than what's in the in face, you know, in our face. It's deeper than that. We also got to remember artists are worth a lot of money when they're dead. I ain't saying no names, but all I'm saying is the money goes up. Remember that. It's crazy. When I seen that, I was just like, man. So that means even Tupac, like, where did that money go? It's crazy. It's crazy. You think labels and hip hop they just shutting down? They're not shutting down because they're broke. They can't be broke. How could they be broke? Artists are being robbed for billions of dollars. How could they be broke? They're shutting down and investing in other places. Places that you don't even know about, but probably surrounded behind the things we buy. And we don't even know it. That's crazy. They make money off of they've been monetizing artists from the day they walked in the door to sign the papers. It's kind of like you signing your death wish. Because no matter what, from that point on, they own you. Whether you like it or not. Whether you say, whether even if they have one song of you, if you go, that song goes up. Dependent for the love from the supporters. Us. You got to be very careful of that. And warn the youth about that. Because they're dying at a rapid speed and it's not like the music is not still selling. I'm pretty sure people like XXX and Juice World, these guys made big hits. This wasn't nothing to sneeze at. These guys made big hits. Just because they're not here today, Juice World was on the radio out here in NYC every day. Every single day in rotation. Pop Smoke. I mean, ever since Pop Smoke passed, rest in peace, Pop Smoke, his music been playing more than when he was alive. I'm telling you. It's crazy. It's like the CEOs, those are the guys like if this was an army, those are the generals. The lawyers are the soldiers. They're the ones that go out and look for their clients. They go out there and grab them. You think they're defending you? The more money you have, a lawyer's never defending you. He's taking money from you. He's not defending you. He knows the other lawyer and the judge. That's his place of work. He's not defending you. He's trying to get a boat for Christmas. That's what he's trying to do. Y'all feel me? You can't trust anybody. The more money you get, it's harder to trust more people. That's just how it works. As the money goes up, the trust comes down because it's not set up in a way for you notice like if you win the lotto, you gotta show your face. Why you can't just zip off into the dark and just do your thing? You gotta show your face. They say because they want other winners. No, y'all could announce it, but they want to show your face. It's the same way with entertainment. They know who they pay. They know who they loan the money to. They come in and get it. Not only they coming to get it, they're making it triple, quadruple. You pass away tomorrow with all the lean and all the wilding out in the club and the shootings and the sliding this way, sliding that way. Meanwhile, they sliding in your pocket. All the sliding you've been doing, they've been sliding in your pocket. All the switches you've been putting on the guns, you should have put that switch on your life. Switch your life up and make them look stupid. Run with the money. Be smart about it. Run with the money. Chicks know how to do it. You see the female rappers, they know what they're doing. They might be kicking a rap, but then they go start up their business quick. Don't be surprised if you see Glorilla or these chicks with their big businesses and things that like doing hair or whatever they had to do on the side. Don't get mad at them for making an outlet to get some money. They knew how to play. They play with seduction. So chicks already know. Before they get there, they already know what they're dealing with. The smart ones. Now the youth coming up, those chicks, they might not really know until the mistakes are made. But they'll learn quick. From these stories being told and these things that's happening current in society now, people are learning. Don't think that the youth is not listening. They seeing everything. They seeing everything. We can't hide nothing from them no more. Ain't no more hiding nothing. Everything is out in the open in these times. It's not happening no more. You can't hide anything. No money under the pillow, nothing. The kids see it. They see it all. So you gotta make sure what they see is the right things, and if they see the wrong things, make sure they have a better understanding of what's going on. Them guys ain't out there trying to sign you to get you up on stage to look bigger than them. Nah, baby girl, them guys is trying to sleep with you, throw you to the side, keep your mouth shut, throw you a few dollars that's gonna eventually run out, and go to the next chick. That ain't when you start valuing yourself. When you step there, they already know you. If the papers ain't right, I'm out of here. I'm out of here. Once you value yourself, nobody. I'm telling you what price I'm telling you. You're not telling me what price you're telling me because you're not telling me the right price. You don't know. How could somebody tell you how much you're worth? Think about what they do. They can't tell you how much you're worth. Only you could tell them how much you're worth. And people have been lying to y'all for years. And people don't let nobody fool you out here. Mm-mm. It's to the point of that's why you see all the negative stuff getting the money, and they throwing stuff. Yeah, they throwing that stuff on the wall because that's how they want you to look. But you ain't like that. They don't know that though. They don't know that. Only us black people know that. We could identify with each other. Oh, he just playing around. But they don't know that when they see that from far. They don't know that. Everybody look like a fool. Everybody like the same, but we not all fighting like that. We always win at working harder because we always got to jump an extra hurdle. These are things that we're used to. What do you mean we ain't built for it? We built for this. We just can't let our own people trick us out the bag. Because some of our own people come hurt already. They come in the package hurt from the beginning. So from the beginning all the way down, they're treating people the same way they got treated. You wouldn't know that. You coming in there with your talented self, kicking the best music you can. It sound really good, and they tell you no, it don't, and they putting you in places where you don't want to be, and now they're in control of your life. You gonna let them do that to you? It's crazy. I would never let them do that to me. Never. I know my value. Always did. We could negotiate, but at the end of the day, my value doesn't change. That's how you should be. Well, whatever you do, whatever you open in a business, you selling lollipops to sneakers. Know your value. So when you step in these offices, that you already got an offer for them. If they ain't taking it, then why am I even here? At the end of the day, I think the world wants to see, as far as this whole, especially with the Diddy situation, we're gonna get to that too. What's up with the list? All this yippity yapping talking, and we see, rappers going around. There's a lot of silence with some of these rappers. I'm like, man, you used to be on the gram every day. Used to post the Rolls Royce right there up on the corner. This guy used to have all the chains over there. Used to be you see him in the club with the girls every week. Now everybody's all quiet. It's the list. They shook. Now they like this. Like, thank God they talking about Kendrick, Lamar, and Drake. We talking about y'all too. We ain't forget about the list. We want to see the list. And I'm gonna keep it a hundo with you. If Diddy come out and just say, you know what, these are the people I slept with. I'm gonna tell you, I'm a freak, y'all. Y'all can't knock it. I ain't gonna be mad at Diddy as long as he ain't do the oral to the younger kids or did anything illegal with the crime. You can't knock him. It's these other guys that kept coming back. I heard the guy the other day say, if Diddy call you at late, what do you mean? Business don't happen in late night in hotels. We talking about some hip hop business? No, I ain't coming late night in no hotel to sign nothing for you. I can't see at night. I can hardly see y'all on this damn screen. I'm gonna come in there signing what? I'll pull up in the morning with my shorty in the front. She'll wait in the truck. I'll come upstairs, see what's going on, have my lawyer with me. If we can't wiggle like that, I'm gone. It's as simple as that. But people be so thirsty for the money, and I ain't mad at them because a lot of people they ain't really coming from too much, so they trying to get an opportunity. You try to put your trust in your own people, but time and time again, you hear start people. It's your own people. There's a reason for that because some of our people, it's not all our people. Some of our people are hurt too. So they just getting in, but we don't know what it took for them to get in. Now we seeing what some of them had to do. You know, some of them had things in their mouth. Some of them had things behind them. They had to do a whole bunch of things. So when they get in there, you damn right they're gonna have an attitude. You're like, damn, why you mad at me? The reason why they mad at you because they thinking you ain't had to do the same stuff that they had to do. No matter how much money they get, they remember that thing in the popsicle in their mouth. You know what I'm talking about? It's crazy. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. I was just watching Beehive TV. I was tuning to Beehive TV. They real cool, Wicked and Beehive. And Wicked said some real. He said something real. You know with that TMZ documentary on Diddy? Now we all know, and if y'all didn't know, TMZ is filled with that's a bunch of lawyers. The show is the show, but that is conducted by lawyers. That whole TMZ thing, yeah, that's lawyers. You should consider that's a whole bunch of lawyers, and that's all that. They wouldn't put out a documentary if they didn't have something else. That's why Diddy really, you didn't really hear too many complaining. Because the minute somebody start complaining, why are you talking about Diddy, this and that? There we go, right the evidence. They got it, bang, right there, the videotape. They be in everybody's backyard with them cameras. You think they ain't see nothing? Really? You think they ain't see nothing? Really? You think the first person, you think when people have allegations about any entertainers, you think TMZ and the first people they try to contact? The numbers on the website. They're hitting them probably before they hit the lawyers. They're probably getting the lawyers from them. TMZ know more than we think they know. I'm telling you. They do. They do. I feel so. Because, I mean, just dropping a documentary out there and he hasn't been charged for anything, that says a lot. That says a lot. That's I don't know what's going on with that, but that says a lot. I think you can't look past the fact that there were crimes committed with the first case that he settled on. So we see all these things happening now. It's not really a coincidence. It's kind of like these are all the people he treated a certain type of way, and this could have been all avoided if he just treated people a certain way and went on by his business. You could have, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people in this world that have tons of sex parties, probably the best ones that I'll never get to go to, that I'll never want to go to. But they probably have the best sex parties, and it's all legal because everybody wants to do it. If you're allegedly putting things in people's drinks or making the drink stronger, however, I can't get with that. I can't get with that. To be honest with you, in these times, I think it's safer just to drink with wifey and do your thing with wifey. If you're going to get sloppy drunk with somebody that you really just starting to mess with, I ain't with all that. And don't let nobody fool you. The sex is better sex feels good when you drunk, when both of y'all are drunk, but y'all ain't really, it's just kind of like you ain't really performing at your best. It gets sloppy, trust me. In these times, you want to get drunk and have that drunk sex is made for couples. Like in these times, man. I know back in the day you could always, let's go get wasted and do what we gotta do. But man, these times, you gotta watch yourself, man. You gotta watch yourself. Shorty wake up and she don't even know who she's sleeping with, and it's you. Or it could be the other way around. You're trying to get your music heard, and that just reminds me. I'm not saying this is true, but I did see Tasha K with that girl. I don't know if y'all seen her, and she was talking about how a man, he was trying to do like a promotional deal with Diddy allegedly, and Diddy, when he went in the room, Diddy asked him to slide on it, you know, and he ran out and he told Short. She was like, "What's going on?" He ran past. He's like, "Yo, meet me in the elevator. I'll tell you in the elevator." When they got in the elevator, he was like, "Yo, did he try to do?" He asked me to go down on him, and I'm like, I thought about that. I'm like, not saying it's true or not true, but I'm just thinking like, all these things that they're saying, like, did he just outward said that to him? Okay, okay, let's just say it is true. He outwardly said that. That means that he wasn't trying to hide it. You guys are trying to hide that you slept with him. That's what that sounds like. If he outward just stepping to people, oh, go down, and these are people in position, that means that he must know something too about you guys. What you mean? Think a man gonna call you daddy for nothing? Come on now. I call my father daddy. That's it. Daddy, dad. But anything else outside of that, you call any other man outside of that. I mean, it's almost like blowing a kiss with a girl walking down the street, you know? But that's that, man. You know, that was just that was crazy. I was just like, man, she had a lot to say. I'm like, Tosh, why are you even jumping into this? This is not even in your lane with the whole, you know, you already did too much with Cardi, a whole lot of lies and stuff with that thing. Why would you even, man? Speaking of Cardi B, remember I told you, remember when Cardi B said when she traveled out to the UK, she ate KFC out there and it was good. And when she came out here, she ate KFC and she got sick. It's in the food. Every day in the news, you realize that food has a lot of bans. Like I even seen Skittles and I'm not sure. I don't want to. Let me just not call the company, but I think it was Skittles. Nerds was one of them. They banned in those too because that is a. It's saying it causes cancer. I'm like, since when? Since when? I think people they're poisoning the food when the food is coming from other places that not probably not in agreement. I'm just guessing with America. They probably doing stuff to the food and they're not telling us, but they probably been doing this for like a whole time now, probably since Obama was in office, and they've been trying to clean it up behind the scenes. Because I'm thinking to myself, why are they giving these people so much money? Maybe because they got to clean up some stuff that we probably don't know about. Because if they didn't, we'd be in a whole whop of trouble. So just let them people do what they do, man, and just keep God first and hope everything turns out the way it's supposed to. Because that's getting scary too. Certain foods that we like, and when you say it causes cancer and it's candy, so you trying to say the kids eat mostly candy? So you trying to say that you did that for the kids? Like it's weird. It's weird. It's weird. You gotta watch what you eat. Even the fast food don't even taste the same. Not like it used to. I don't eat that stuff. I don't eat that stuff. And y'all shouldn't either. Make sure most of your food is cooked, man. Especially if you're in NYC, there's a lot going on. I don't know what's going on, but I'm reading a lot about how foods are being poisoned. They causing this, they causing that, and it's like, what are you saying? Were they always causing this, always causing that, or is this just happening yesterday, or what's going on? Much love. You guys got to check out the brand. Check out the new snapback design that I just dropped in there. It's really, really dope. You guys got to pick one up. I got them, I believe, in 4 colors. Still got some beanies, but it's almost that snapback time, so I'm gonna start doing some new designs on the snapbacks. That's really gonna pop for y'all. Make y'all look, keep it neat. Keep it neat. Gotta keep it neat. But yeah, man, I was just like, I heard the Kendrick. I feel like yeah, Kendrick, yeah, you know. I think both out of both of those artists, they both solid. They're both at the same, you could say, kind of like the same level of, um, I don't want to say fame, but just level of penmanship as far as like they reach their height. Both of them reach their height. Do they have to end it with this battle? Nah, but it's I guess the culture wants it. It's fun for the culture. Just keep it in a way. Do something new with the battle. That's all I'm saying. Add something to the battle that people could stamp it in time. You know, do it live on stage for the world to see. Make it a main event. That's all. Make it a main event. Not only that, it don't have to be like, cause I know y'all don't hate each other, so it don't have to be like, you know. And if it's not that, continue with the songs, keep dropping them, but keep put them on a pace where people could enjoy it, and it's like punch for punch. Don't have one person dropping it like 3 weeks and the next person dropping it a few days. It's just it makes people. It's like making people because in between those days, so many things are happening on social media that it makes people, their minds are all over. And then it's like, oh yeah, he just dropped it. You gotta rush back to it. So that's the only thing I would say. In these times when you're battling, it's like shot for shot, shot for shot. At least have two records on the side waiting. Oh, you drop that, drop this. You drop that, drop this. And then we can settle in and be like, okay, cool. And then from that point on, you can start pacing it out, and it'd be fine. I've been going back listening to a lot of Ali Vegas. Makes sense. Makes sense. That's what I got to say. It makes sense. You guys go check out Ali Vegas, man. Especially a lot of stuff he spoke about in the past is really coming to the light right now. And hey, you can't knock it. Truth is truth. And like it was a point where people were looking like it was he was just like some conspiracy guy, and I'm like, nah, Ali. I actually met Ali Vegas one time, and he's a very smart dude, very entrepreneur from way back, had his own products and stuff. So yeah, go check back with his music, man. Ali Vegas really got some dope stuff. And if you're younger and you never heard of Ali Vegas, for the people coming up, go check him out. People that just speak truth in their lyrics, where it doesn't always have to come in like a battle form or club form, but it could come in like a message form. And that's what a lot of artists should do right now. Just put out better messaging. Like I told you, Kendrick it was so clear his message of where he wanted to deliver that track for Drake. Like it was kind of saying like, I'm gonna attack your credibility, and I'm gonna show you why I have more say in this department than you do. And Drake is more like he's the one. To me, Drake is like he is the golden child of this era. And the reason why is he conquered every format. And that's not something that has to be done by artists. This is something that he just did. It wasn't done before him. So you gotta give credit when credit's due. All the work both of these artists put in, you got to give them both credit for coming to this point. We all, in hip hop, I think everybody wanted to see this battle, regardless if these guys weren't beefing or not. It's just something that, once the tops get up there and be established that they're there and who's who, people want to see the clash. So as long as you keep the energy at a, you know, just lyrics level, it can go. But I do feel like both of you guys, Drake and Kendrick, could step up your bars. Both of y'all to your highest, because we already heard you guys at your highest, and it's way past what we've been hearing in your recent music. And both of you guys' catalogs are so constructed so well. I think the whole culture wants to see y'all perform at your highest level, and that would have the crowd more roar. I feel like people want that, because a lot of people we I don't hear a lot of people hating on any of those artists. To be honest with you, it's just recently I heard I heard a little hate for J Cole, but I'm like, how could you hate on J Cole? Wow, that's kind of crazy. I mean, you could tell the people that hated on J Cole never listened to his music. That's the trick in it. That's what I sat back and I saw. I said, wait, hold on. If you listen to J Cole music, the decision that he made, and that kind of falls in line with J Cole. He's a good guy, and I'm not saying that nobody else ain't a good guy, but that sounds more like a move that he would make. Like it's not like he was scared to battle. It's kind of like what he said was kind of out of his who he is. So catching that and pulling yourself back, that's a form of self-reflection, and it's quick too. To catch yourself that quick, that means that he's been through therapy. I know that because I've been. He's been. He knows how to catch his wrongs very quick. He should be applauded for that. And I don't think us as the audience wanted to see that battle anyway. Like it's like J. Cole and like nah, we didn't really want to see that. We didn't really want to see that. I think what they wanted to see was the Kendrick and Drake. And what really sucks too, like if you're gonna battle, don't battle over a chick. Don't battle over money, fame. You guys are big already. That stuff, battle over lyrics. Like even when Kendrick said, "I have a classic," you don't have a classic yet. These are things that were touched Drake on different. He was trying to. His messaging was more clearer. I'll give him that. I'll give Kendrick that. His messaging was more clearer. Now, if you really want my honest opinion, if I had to bet on both of those artists who I think will win, I'll put mine on Drake. I'll put mine on Drake. I heard enough. I heard enough. I could bet on him. I heard enough. I could bet on him. I could count on him. But I'm not gonna sit here and be biased. I can't do that because I listen to Kendrick Lamar just as much. It's kind of like Jay-Z and Nas. Like in my earlier years, I listened to Jay-Z more, but in my older years, I listen to Nas more. It's just facts. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's kind of like when you see a, and I'm not saying because Jay has 444 and he's always been his growth has been there from the beginning, but the growth and the elevation in Nas should be written in a book and sealed in hip hop. He keeps it. He stays to himself. He doesn't go out of who he is as an artist. No matter what else is going on, even if he applies himself on what is going on, it's still him. And that's what I love about Nas. Every time Nas drops, I play his music the most. I'm talking about I can play Nas has so much music right now that's new that's another thing that has to be rewarded. The messaging, the uplifting music, that man over and over and over and over again I'll play. I'm telling you. I told you like if I go to man, I don't even want to do it. But if I press my YouTube, you'll see like my playlist is crazy. That's all I'm trying to find the best in the artists I like. Put it like that. Even if I can't listen to the whole thing, I try to find the best in the artists I like. Because there's no need for that other like pull you down stuff, man. But as far as the Kendrick, to me, it's just like this is just like it feels like round one. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know what you guys think. Leave. What do you think? Does it feel like round one with Drake and Kendrick, or does it feel like it's almost over? Are we in the middle of the fight? To me, it feels like round one, and we might have more music to come within the next 2 weeks. That's back to back. Like I'm talking about Kendrick, another one, Drake, another one. It just they can shake up the culture if they really wanted to right now. They have the ball in their court. That's how I feel. But depending on what they have set forth, because you got to remember both of these artists are they plan their stuff out. I don't know if you guys know, but Kendrick is living out here with us. Kendrick is in the NY. From the last I heard, Kendrick moved out here a while ago, so he's been on his. When you get out here, your hustle will get different. You got to get on the. So he was doing that for a while. So I know he's ready, and I know Drake is ready because I know what type of artist Drake is. Drake is always prepared. Whether we think it's not, he's always has something. So it makes a good battle. It makes a good battle. I'm not gonna call it like anybody's over. I feel like it's just beginning. I need to hear more to really digest it and say, okay, this is what it is. This is not something like a Drake and Pusha T where it's like, okay, all right, cool. Next week and then we just on to. This is kind of like more of could be right now what we're looking at and what we're hearing could be a staple in the culture, a stamp in time. So let's make the best of it. That's the way I look at it. Let's make the best of it. Take it to the stage. Take it to the stage. Why not? also, if you guys watch battle rap, it's looking like honestly, Cassidy versus Easy the Block. I'm going with Cassidy. You talking about these are the guys that really write right. Like they write right. Cassidy has been a legend from the longest. He's transformed from the industry to battle rap to the streets back to he's all in one. There's no way you're gonna beat that guy's penmanship. I'm sorry, I really haven't seen Cassidy like he had a tough time with goods. That's about it. But Cass, nah, he ain't nothing to play with. I definitely got Cass if that does go down. Like, and that's not saying Easy's not hot. Easy's dope too. Easy's dope too, but it's not. Nah, I'm going for Cass. I got Cass, man. For real, for real. But that thing. I had to bring that to you, man. Like, people don't realize how much people make when these artists die. I mean, they fat pockets, fat pockets. When you out there, you making your noise. You trying to earn a name. Try to earn your name in the music industry, not in the streets. Earning a name in the streets is only gonna get you locked up in prison. And right now, I could just imagine prisons and jail. That it's packed in there. It's packed in there. Nobody don't want to be in there. It's too packed in there. I'm talking about from credit cards to people running in stores, stealing laptops, stealing clothes. The nonsense that has been going on has been keeping these people's pockets fat. Everybody that goes to jail pays somebody. You don't know where that money. You don't really know where the money's going. We don't really know. Yeah, we can spew it. Goes supposed to go here. Supposed to. We don't really know. This is where the higher ups come involved. Like, you don't really know where the money comes from streaming. You don't really know. The world is bigger and there's more things going on than we think it is. Everything ain't really on social media. Sometimes it's right dead in our face. You got it. Social media takes all the senses that you have that God gave you away. It takes it all away. And people don't see that. People don't see it. Because you're so used to social media solving it, all your senses and all your on point, it just goes away. Now you off point because you relying on something else. But the truth is, your body, your sense, how you that's what's gonna keep you on point, not social media. Social media be having people way off. For real, people in their phones walking around, not even on point, thinking. You know what I mean? I seen people driving with their phone, they can't get it out their hand. Social media. So when your senses are off, you can't think right. You can't think right. After a while, it's just like an algorithm thinking. Everybody's trying to think the same, and it's just because we all stuck on the damn social media. People don't realize that, man. Social media make people want to do things like this. You damn near gotta throw away the damn outfit after you. I'm not a celebrity. I'm keeping my outfits, my little piece I put together, and the pieces I make. I don't want nobody to. I want you to wear my brand more than once. Don't just wear my brand one time and throw it in your closet. That's why I make pieces like this so you can mix and match it with your stuff. Don't. I'm not trying to live like no celebrity. No, I'm trying to keep my stuff and hang it up, and maybe next year I pull this one out, pull my iceberg out from vintage. The way people are living is like y'all ain't gonna have no vintage in the future. It's gone. You could wear your stuff more than once. Don't let people on social media fool you. You don't have to be, and you don't have to cake up on your face and make up, do all that stuff to be on social media. Nah, hell no. That all that is out the window come 2025. People don't want to see that no more, man. All that edited and stuff. Just be your authentic self. Show your flaws if you have to. There's more people that can relate to your flaws than the things you think is perfect about yourself, things that you edited in. So I stay that way, and that's how I move. I don't care. There's a lot of things I want to fix about myself, and as time goes, I'm gonna do the best I could. But in the meantime, I'm gonna be dropping these jewels for you guys, so y'all don't have to, or y'all can at least see it through the lens that I'm seeing it through, and try to, figure it out a little better. Cause these people be trying to trick people every single day. One day they selling music, next day they selling their soul. I don't want to buy it. I'm cool on that. I'm cool on that. Be your true self, be authentic with yourself, and things that happen for you. That's why I always tell y'all, keep God in your heart. That's what I do. Stay prayed up. Stay prayed up, y'all. Keep that good energy flowing. And people who have bad energy, they ain't gonna want to be around you because your energy too good. People even get jealous when you have good energy. People get jealous when you get over these hurdles. Trust me. They get jealous when you feel good in yourself and you're doing good for yourself. You know your value. It's crazy. You'd be surprised how many of them big mansions ain't got no family pictures on the wall. It's a damn shame. Love your people and stay true, man. I appreciate all of y'all. I do. I really do. I appreciate all y'all for stopping by. Mickey made it in the morning. I might just call it that. Give y'all some good energy for y'all to go out there with. The weather it don't look all the way. Nowadays, you gotta be careful out there. So you gotta wear your mask some days you gotta take it off. You gotta be very careful out there, especially when you're traveling too. Be careful, man. And always I'll try to keep you guys updated as far as like the foods and things like that is gonna be healthy that I'm eating, that I'm gonna try, get myself into. I'm gonna try to keep y'all updated with that and everything that's going on. So that's just how I just wanted to bring that to you guys, man. How I felt about the Kendrick and the Drake. Drake, I want to see you come back with something. You already know. You know what I'm saying? If this how this go down, they testing you again, man. They're testing you again. The boy from Canada. And salute to Kendrick for dropping off that bomb he dropped off. I just feel both of you guys could take it up more notches and, compete at that level instead of just staying in the middle and just doing the jabs at each other. We want to see knockout blows. So, you know, if you guys want to support the brand, support the channel, it's Inspired by Dreamzzz. That's with 3 Z's at the end, .shop. And I'll leave the link right under, after this live, I'll leave the link so you guys can go check out some of my drops. And, I appreciate you guys, love you guys, and keep that good energy, stay away from that fake stuff. And I'll see you guys on another day. And I didn't forget the animation. I got it coming. No Diddy. Peace.